What's up, guys? So back again with another UFC video on the UFC 204 card, Bisping versus Henderson. This video is going to be all about the main card. As you guys can see right there, we got 5 fights. Let's go ahead and get started here with Mirsad Bektic versus Russell Doan. Let's go ahead and open up their pages here real quick. Bektic here is a prospect right now. Fights at 145 weight class, so you know Conor McGregor better watch out because this guy's pretty good. Hasn't fought in a while, but here's a summary: wrestling, boxing, conditioning. Pretty sure he fights out of I want to say American Top Team, but it could be Black Zillions. It's got to be one of those. Thinking American Top Team though. Anyways, so as you can see, in his last fight, he fought against Lucas Martins, a good striker. Ended up taking him down, smashing him on the ground, and ended up ground and pounding him pretty much to get that second round finish. And Martin's a tough guy, and yeah, he was able to put him away there. Before that, he had decision wins against Paul Redmond and Chas Skelly. 4 first round finishes, 6 wins by knockout, and 1 by submission. Let's see. Let's go ahead and check out Russell's page here. Summary of striking. This guy's pretty much just a Hawaiian scrapper, you know, he's a striker. He's on a 3-fight losing streak, so he's not really doing too good right now in the UFC. His last fight against Pedro Munoz, he got tapped out in the first round. So this guy's ground game isn't too good. Usually when he loses his fights, he gets taken down, or outstruck. But his strong point would be pretty much just his striking. And I'm not sure if he's coming in on short notice or something, but anyway, so yeah, guys, it's gonna be a quick and easy pick. I'm gonna have to go ahead and go for the prospect here, Mirsad Bektic. This guy's a damn up and comer. I don't know why he hasn't fought in a while. I don't know if he's been injured or something, but yeah, this guy's a beast. Great takedowns. He's kind of like a GSP, man. He's explosive with his takedowns, but also has really good striking. Overall, he's really well-rounded. Hasn't shown much weaknesses at all, you know. This guy seems pretty untouchable at the moment, and I see the trend continuing here in this fight, and I could see him easily becoming 11-0 after this fight. So I think Mirsad Bektic here gets the win. Could get a finish maybe late, but I mean, this guy's a pretty tough guy right here. Usually when this guy loses by submission or just by decision. So Bektic's not really known for submission skills, so I'm going to go ahead and just say Bektic by decision. Moving on to the next fight here, we got Stefan Struve against Daniel Milanchuk. Let's go ahead and open up their pages. Struve and Daniel. So let's go ahead and load it up. Alright, here we go. So here's Struve's page right here. Summary is kickboxing, submissions, and size. Obviously this guy's huge, 7 foot tall. His last fight and last win was against Bigfoot Silva, which he knocked him out pretty much instantly in that first round, probably like the first 20 seconds or something like that, or was it like, I think it was like 15 seconds or something like that. Either way, he pretty much took him out right away. Before that, he lost against Jared Roshaw. Pretty much just got, you know, laid and prayed as always. That's how, you know, Roshaw wins his fights. Let's go ahead and check out Daniel's page here. His summary is strength, cardio, and stand-up. This guy has some good striking. Comes from Polish multi-striking style. You guys see right there, 3-time Polish multi-champion, super heavyweight Polish champion in Wushu, Sanda heavyweight European MMA champion, 2-time MMA tournament champion in Ukraine, 9 first round finishes, has never been stopped. Yeah, that's his little stats right there. But as you can see, his last fight was against Alexei Onyek, and I think this guy was I think he's one of those Russian guys. Just open it up. Yeah, he's one of those Russian guys with really good submission skills, and a lot of people were thinking Onyek was going to get the finish. I'm pretty sure I did too. Had this guy winning, but you know, Daniel surprised me and ended up winning the fight. Yeah, Alexei just couldn't get it done. And against Georges Danho, I think I picked against Milanchuk in that fight too. So I'm picking a lot against this guy. And yeah, he's pretty much screwing me. So this time I'm gonna have to go ahead and go with Daniel, guys. But yeah, this guy has good striking. His cardio didn't used to be too good, but now it's very much improved. He still obviously has power, but he throws a lot of volume for a heavyweight. So a lot of strike output. very tough and durable. Has some takedowns. Sorry about that. Has some takedowns that he used in the fight against Alexei. As you guys can see right there, he got a takedown. I thought he got a takedown against Downhill, but I guess not. But yeah, this guy's pretty much a good striker with some takedowns if needed. For some reason, he has a lot of submission wins also, but you know, he's mostly just a striker. So yeah, like I was saying though, I usually pick against them a lot. This time I'm gonna go ahead and have to pick against Struve. You know, Struve let me down in that roll shot fight. Of course, he came through on Bigfoot fight, but you know, everybody saw Bigfoot getting knocked out from what I think anyway. But yeah, I think Daniel here can get it done, guys. I think this guy has the volume. I think maybe he might even be able to get a takedown on Struve, and if he does, he'll be able to just beat him up on the ground. But if it stays standing, I give Daniel a good chance of winning here. I know Struve has the length and the reach, but he doesn't really know how to use it that well. You know, my initial thoughts was Struve winning this fight, but you know, just looking into it a little bit, you know, I do give Daniel here a shot to win. And like I said, I make my picks based on DraftKings also, and I noticed Daniel's a good value. You know, he's the cheaper fighter at 7,700, while Struve is at 8,500, because obviously Struve is the favorite. And yeah, like I said, you know, I could see Daniel getting a finish, possibly, or maybe just a decision. But yeah, I could see Daniel winning this fight, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick Daniel to win this fight, guys. Let's go ahead and just say he gets a third round knockout. So Milanchuk, third round knockout. But wouldn't be surprised if it's by decision. Moving on to the next fight, we got OSP against Jimi Manuwa. Two athletic guys. Obviously OSP ranked number 5, Manuwa is number 8. Jimmy's looking pretty big here, man. Look, that guy's been working out. Look at those arms right there, man. That guy's making some gains. Anyways, here's OSP's page. He's coming off that loss, obviously, to John Jones. Pretty much John Jones just dominates as always. Before that, he beat Rafael Cavalcante, but that guy really isn't good anymore, and he pretty much beat him up the whole fight. Also ended up getting a takedown in the fight. Before that, he lost against Glover. Obviously, Glover is just a better fighter, more well-rounded. Manuwa, summary is knockout power here. He's coming off a loss to Johnson, but I mean, come on now, Rumble, come on, guys. Rumble, of course, this guy's knocking everybody out. I mean, there's no shame in losing to Rumble. There's no shame in losing to Gustafsson either. So, you know, there's no shame in this guy losing to high-level guys like that. Those are like number 1 and number 2 ranked at light heavyweight, pretty much. Maybe even number 3, but yeah, this guy really only loses to the high-level guys. And you know, OSP is a high-level guy, but so far I'm not really too impressed with OSP. He's athletic. You know, he's big, obviously, for the weight class. You know, big and strong, athletic guy. He's explosive, has some power in that left hand. He's very unorthodox. His wrestling is okay. But yeah, for me, like, his striking I wouldn't say it's really that good. Now, Manuwa here, he's a great striker. You know, very good striking. Has excellent punches and kicks. You know, good good boxing. And his cardio's good. His only weaknesses would be his takedown defense and his chin. And you know, overall, he's improving his takedown defense. You know, Manuwa, since his last fight against Rumble, he took that's already over a year off. So his chin has recovered from that damage. Obviously, OSP has big power. So does Manuwa. So you know, I could see a finish happening here in this fight. But at the same time, I could just see Manuwa just outstriking OSP the whole fight. I don't think OSP is gonna go for takedowns. I think it's gonna stay on the feet, and on the feet, Manuwa is just way more technical. And yeah, I'm a big fan of Manuwa. I really like his style. He's a good fighter. He's fighting, you know, in his hometown, pretty much, home country. They got him over here as USA, but I thought this guy was from yeah. See, he fights out of England, but he's from Sacramento, according to that. But yeah, guys, I see Manuwa winning this fight. He's also, like I'm saying, on DraftKings, he's the cheaper fighter, so I gotta go with Manuwa. He's the underdog, but I do think he's gonna be able to win this fight. So I got Manuwa winning by, let's go ahead and just say decision. So Manuwa by decision. Alright, guys, so now moving on to the co-main event, we got Vitor Belfort against Gegard Mousasi. Why is Mousasi ranked number 9, man? That guy should be a lot higher. Anyways, we got two middleweights here. go ahead and open up the pages. Belfort summary is boxing, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and explosive striking. This guy is very fucking explosive. It's coming off a loss to Jacare. Obviously, Jacare was able to just take him down and just smash him on the ground. And well, that's pretty much it. His last win was against Dan Hendo, which obviously Henderson, as you can see, actually his last 2 wins were both against Dan Hendo. And yeah, you know, he hasn't been really winning much since then. You know, Weidman beat him up. And, you know, Belfort against Hendo, I mean, Belfort's just way more explosive, so obviously Belfort's going to get that win. Now let's go ahead and check out Mousasi here. Summary is well-rounded. He's on a 2-fight win streak right now. Recently knocked out Thiago Santos in the first round, who some people actually thought Santos would be able to maybe get a win there, but obviously Mousasi, just being the better fighter, was able to beat him up. And against Tallest Ladies, he just completely dominated him. Pretty much outstruck him the whole time on the feet. As you can see, not even one takedown was landed there, because obviously Mousasi didn't want to go to the ground with Ladies, who's a good black belt. Before that, he actually got finished by Uriah Hall, which really messed up this kind of like win streak that he almost had coming up right there. But I mean, Uriah Hall, you know, he could throw some spinning shit, and obviously if it lands, it's gonna knock you out. Belfort here, you know, he could get, you know, very explosive and maybe land something like that. But you know, guys, you know, Belfort here, he's not on TRT anymore, and that's when he was at his best, man. TRT Belfort was just a fucking animal, man. This guy was just a straight savage, knocking everybody out with crazy head kicks, spinning head kicks, wheel kicks, whatever. You know, TRT Belfort was more than likely one of the best fighters ever. Just the overall beast. Obviously now, as you can see by his body, you know, he's not on TRT no more. Getting older. He's actually 39 years old, man. That's pretty fucking crazy right there. Mousasi here, still in his prime. He's only 31 years old, man. This guy could still be a champion very easily, and I do see him becoming a champion in time. But yeah, but I think, you know, the times passed by here for Belfort. He's coming off a knockout loss. You know, his last 2 losses, he's gotten finished in the first round, I'm pretty sure. I don't think he made it to the second round against Weidman. Yeah, first round. So if Belfort doesn't knock you out in that first round with his flurries, you know, he's not going to win a technical fight against Mousasi, because Mousasi is also very technical. And yeah, Belfort's just all about explosion and, you know, explosiveness. And yeah, I mean, once he throws that flurry out, he's tired, and he's pretty much done after that. And then he gets knocked out, or gets finished on the ground, whatever. First round knockout, maybe if for some reason he actually makes it out the first round, maybe second round. Yeah, I gave him a chance against Jacare. Yeah, I won't make that mistake again. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick Mousasi here, guys. I'm a big fan of Mousasi. I like his style. Very calm, very technical fighter. Great on the ground, great on the feet. I see Mousasi beating this guy up on the feet. You know, if Mousasi wants, he might be able to take this fight to decision, but I think he's gonna want to make a, you know, kind of like an impact here. You know, he's gonna want to make some noise. So, you know, he's got to get a finish. You know, he's got to come out, look very impressive here. So yeah, he's gonna have to finish Belfort, and I could see Mousasi doing that, just like he finished Thiago Santos. So I go ahead and say that Mousasi here is gonna get a first round finish here, guys. I think he's going to stop Belfort on the feet or on the ground, you know, whichever way. But I see Mousasi getting a first round finish. So Mousasi, let's go ahead and just say first round knockout. Alright, guys, now time for the main event. We got Michael Bisping against Dan Henderson. Let's go ahead and, well, we don't even need to check their pages, guys. You know, I'm very familiar with both these guys. I'm pretty sure most of you guys are also. So yeah, obviously Bisping is coming off that very impressive win against the former champion Luke Rockhold. I remember picking Michael Bisping, and you know, I was pretty sure Bisping was going to win, and he ended up winning. He made me money that night on DraftKings. I want to say Hendo was also fighting in the same card. Yeah, Hendo was also fighting on the same card, and yeah, it was a perfect combination having Hendo and Bisping on my lineups. Both of them coming through. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Bisping and Hendo were both fighting on that card, but yeah. Anyways, I'm pretty sure, but yeah, Hendo obviously got that knockout against, you know, Hector Lombard. Obviously, Hector Lombard, you know, was coming up from 170. Obviously, Lombard's still very explosive and whatnot. But yeah, he couldn't even finish Henderson. Henderson was able to put him away in that second round. But yeah, now we got Bisping against Hendo number 2. And obviously in the first fight, Hendo was able to finish Bisping with that overhand right, the H-bomb. But this time, things have changed. Bisping's now the champion. Still looking really good. Henderson here, way past his prime. Yeah, he had that impressive finish against Lombard, but I mean, who really saw a head kick coming? And also Lombard is always, Lombard always gasses, and Lombard's chin isn't really good either. So yeah, not too impressive. I mean, it was very cool, very fun watching that fight. How he finished him and shit like that, but it wasn't like Henderson beat up like some top 5 guy or anything like that, which the top 5 guys will for sure smash Henderson. So yeah, guys, I see Bisping winning this fight. I see him outstriking Henderson on the feet. Of course, Hendo still has the power, and that's obviously why some people obviously are making Bisping a huge favorite, because Hendo has that power. If that hand hits, it's over. So obviously this time Bisping's gonna be a lot more sharper on the feet, and pretty much circle away from that power hand from Hendo. Use the striking, find openings, hurt Hendo on the feet, and finish him. And I do see a finish happening here, and if not, there's no way Hendo gets a decision win here. So yeah, I see Bisping getting the finish. But if you guys really like Hendo, I would pick Hendo to win by knockout, probably like in the second round or something like that. But yeah, I really think Bisping wins this fight, and I'm gonna go ahead and say this happens in the second round. So Bisping, second round, knockout. Won't be surprised if it's earlier or later in the fight though, because Bisping throws a lot of volume. So to recap here, guys, I'm picking Bektic by decision. I'm picking Daniel Amilenchuk, third round knockout. Jimi Manuwa, decision. Mousasi, first round knockout. And Bisping, second round knockout. So let's go ahead and recap here again. My confidence on Bektic winning this fight, 5 out of 5. On Daniel beating Struve, 3 out of 5, because there is a chance Struve might get the win. This fight, it's a heavyweight fight, kind of go either way. Both are good strikers. But yeah, let's go ahead and see what happens. Manuwa against OSP, how confident I am. I'm 4 out of 5 on that. I think Manuwa will get it done. And I don't think OSP's fought someone who's as good as a striker as Manuwa. And I think Manuwa here will look impressive in this fight and win this fight. Alright, and Mousasi, I'm 5 out of 5. Very confident he gets the win. Also very confident he gets a finish, man. I think Mousasi overall just dominates and wins the fight, 5 out of 5. Bisping against Dan Henderson, super confident, 5 out of 5. Of course, there's a chance Hendo could land that punch like I'm saying, but I don't see it happening. So, very confident. Alright guys, so that's it for my picks. Done all my picks now on the Fight Pass prelims, FS1 prelims, and now the main card. So let me know what you guys think about my main card picks. Actually, just let me know what you guys think about my picks overall. I started the fights, and I feel really good about these picks. I'm hoping to make money again, just like I did last week. After this card, it's gonna be a while till the next UFC event, so that's gonna suck. But yeah, anyways guys, that's gonna be it. As always, if you guys haven't joined DraftKings, you guys can join now in the link below in the description. Let's go ahead and make some of that money, make some lineups, and yeah, let's like I said, let's make some money. Alright guys, so that's gonna be it. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.